Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another class on verbling.com with teacher Abby. Today's class is about fears and phobias. So we're going to talk about what you're afraid of, things like that. Looking forward to it. Think there might be something wrong. Oh, there you are. Hey, Ali. How's it going?
Hi, Abby.
Hello, hello. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How was your weekend?
It was good. I visited my friend yesterday. We spent time together. We went to beach, something like that.
That sounds lovely. Glad to hear you had a nice time.
Yeah, thank you.
And how's your uncle doing, Ali?
He's okay right now.
Getting better?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. Thanks for coming
Okay.
to class. I'm very happy to have you. Hi, Mateo.
Hi, Abby, good morning.
Good morning. How are
Nice.
you?
Fine, thanks. I see your picture in the on the FB, the lake.
Yes, I went hiking yesterday. It was lovely.
Wow, beautiful. And you had swimming in the lake.
Yes, I went swimming in the lake and hiking for a few hours. It was very, very nice. We had a good time. I was tired when I got back, but it was good.
Okay, wow.
Are you still in the south of Italy?
Yes. I stay here for beach
Mm,
for 1 week, 10
very nice.
days.
Good for you. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Let's say hello to Naive. Naive, welcome to the class. How are you today? Naive, you have your microphone is muted. I'm not sure.
Hello,
Hey.
good morning.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I am from Colombia.
Okay, very good. And is this your first class with me on Verbling?
Yes, this is my first class with you.
Awesome. Well, welcome to my class. My name is Abby. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today.
Okay.
Hey, Victor.
Hi, Miss Abby.
Hello. How are you?
Not bad, thank you. How about you?
Good. I'm very well. Thanks for asking. The rain has gone away and it's been sunny and beautiful.
I think the rain is going to us. I hope.
You can have it. You can have it, Victor.
Maybe in a few days.
Yeah, perhaps. So, your weekend was good? You had a nice time in the pool?
Yeah.
Very good.
We swam in the pool, then my daughter and I went to our schoolyard to play a ball. We were kicking a ball to each other.
Aw, that's lovely. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, kind of soccer.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming back to the class today, Victor. Very happy to have you with us.
Glad to see you as well.
Hi, Wilson.
Hi, Avi. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you today?
I'm great.
You're doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Glad to hear it. How was your weekend?
It was okay. It was okay. I was resting. I slept in, but it was okay. I was resting all the time.
Nice. Well, thank you for joining me this morning. I'm happy to have you.
Thank you very much.
And Wilson, is this your first time with me, or have I had you in a class before?
It's my second time. It's my
Okay.
second time.
Well, thank you for coming back. I'm very happy to have you.
Okay, thank you.
Mustafa.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you today?
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. How are you feeling today?
Maybe I am not so good because my internet today is maybe 5 minute connect and 5 minute cut off. So,
Uh-oh.
so enjoy me when 5 minutes connect.
I will. I will enjoy you while I have you.
Yeah, just join your class is enough.
How was your weekend?
It's good. Good, I can say it's good. But it's, I am getting into rut. Some yeah, it's
Into a rut.
become like yeah.
Do you need me to come over there and shake things up a little bit?
Yeah, I have to do that.
Shake up your routine a little bit. Well, good to see you. Welcome back, Mustafa.
Thank you. Thank you.
Vitali, welcome back to class.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling fine, thanks. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm very good. Thanks for asking. I had a very nice weekend. I was very active and went hiking. What about you? How was your weekend?
Oh, in Saturday I have active day 2. I have yoga at first, then I have running in a park and a little bit train.
Good for
And,
you.
yes, thanks. And in Sunday I have a relaxing day, movie day.
Cool. Well, it's very nice to have you. I'm glad that you made it back to class today.
Thanks.
And last but not least, Andrew, welcome to the class. How are you feeling?
Hi everyone,
Hello, Andrew. How are you feeling today?
I am fine, thanks.
Tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
I am from Belgium.
From where, sorry?
Belgium.
From Belgium. Very cool. Thanks for coming today. And I think this is your first class with me, no?
Yes, my first time in this web.
Okay, cool. Thanks for coming. Welcome to Verbling. My name is Abby. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks, you are welcome.
And Andre,
Hi, Abby.
you've brightened the day with your presence.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
How was your day today? Monday.
Yeah, as always, Monday is a hard day for
At
everybody.
least it's over for you. It's just starting for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great to have you, Andre. Thanks for coming to class. Nice to see you. Was your weekend good?
Yeah, it's quite good. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that is it. Thank you guys for coming to the class this morning. I'm very excited to have you. Today we're going to be talking about fears and phobias, reading a little bit about different kinds of fears, looking at some names of different phobias, and we're going to discuss what your opinions are of them. But let's start by talking about what you are afraid of. Something you're afraid of. It can be a noun, like it could be a physical thing that you're scared of, like spiders or snakes, etc. I want you to tell me what you are afraid of and why you think that you are afraid of it. Is the Verbling chat working for everybody, or should we be using the Google chat today?
It's working.
Okay. What are you afraid of and why? Why don't we start with Mateo? Tell me, Mateo, what are you afraid of and why are you afraid of it? Mateo?
Okay. I'm okay. So, okay. What are you afraid of, and why? Hmm. Um, the other people, the action. I afraid with the action, the other people when I drive the car.
Other people's actions when you're driving the car.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
Because
it makes you nervous.
because I have attention with I drive, okay, but I don't know what do you make the other people,
Right.
okay, and this is my afraid, my scary.
That's my
And
fear. You could say, this is my fear.
fear. Sorry, fear. That's my fear. And because usually people, I see much people, most distraction, okay? Thinking other things when drive the car. And this is dangerous for my life and other life people.
Absolutely. Very good. Excellent answer. So you notice, Mateo, he gave me what he's afraid of, and he gave me a reason. That's what I want from all of you. Mustafa, what are you afraid of and why?
For me,
Yeah.
I am afraid from some okay, like to be honest with you, I am afraid from dog maybe, especially if it is not a home dog. I like a farm or something like this. I afraid from it. So this is my afraid moments from
Okay, very
animal,
good. That's
like
what I'm
dog.
afraid of.
Okay.
That's what I'm afraid of. And
Okay, teacher.
why are you afraid of dogs? What do you think might happen?
Uh, maybe he will bite me. You had this experience. You
I
know that.
did. Do you remember? I'm not afraid of dogs now, but that did scare me. It came right to the fence and it grabbed my whole arm and ripped it down. It was terrible.
Oh my God. Yeah, sometimes one day I faced the dog and he become like uh, what I can say, what he's doing, uh, like his voice, okay, loudly, something
Mhm.
like this, and I put drop all the bag in my hand to the in the street and still standing, not moving, not any motion, not doing any motion. So
Right.
this is make some. I can't say it's not like phobia, but it's not phobia for me. Yeah, I scare from dogs sometimes.
Interesting. Good answer. Very good
Thank
answer.
you, teacher.
Naive, I see that you're asking me, how do you spell what? Phobia?
Phobia. Okay, and fear. How do you spell?
Fear. Are you we're
Okay.
using the verbling chat? Can you use the verbling chat, or is it not working?
Uh,
On the
I see the Berlin chat and the Google chat.
Okay. We're going to use for questions. If you have questions about English, use the verbling chat. Otherwise, I might miss your question, okay?
Okay, okay, good.
So what are you afraid of and why?
Uh, I have fear black black butterflies.
Of
I have a fear to black butterflies.
black butterflies. Why are you afraid of them?
Excuse me?
Why are you afraid of black butterflies?
Because I think because I think that the black butterflies are uh, bad bad look.
Bad luck. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. Very interesting. Victor, tell me about your fear and why you're afraid of it.
To be honest, I'm afraid of traveling by plane.
Why?
Why? I don't know why exactly.
Because you might crash and die.
Yeah, obviously. And for example, when I'm traveling by car, I can manage it. I can
You're in
turn out
control.
from danger. Yeah, I am under control. My car under my control. But
Yeah.
when I'm traveling by plane, I feel helpless.
Interesting answer. Very good. So, have you ever been on an airplane and had like a serious fear, like an anxiety attack or a panic attack? Has that ever happened to you?
Yes, something like that.
Wow. So you really
Last
don't like
time,
it.
yes, I really don't like it. And last time I was traveling by plane, it was too long ago.
So it's holding you back, Victor.
Maybe.
Maybe you should become a pilot. Then you can get over. You can take control of the airplane too.
Maybe you're right, yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Victor. Vitaly.
I am afraid of Russian car drivers.
I thought you were going to say Russians. And I was going to say, me too, me too.
They are so crazy. And once I was hit by one
Oh,
in
no.
in pedestrian crossing. It's very pity, and I really afraid our drivers, and I don't know how to avoid this phobia because
You
it's
got to live. You got to live, right? Vitaly, do you think Russians have a reputation of being bad drivers?
sorry.
Do Russians have a reputation of being bad drivers?
I am Russian, but I don't have a car. No, we
Okay,
don't.
so you were walking and you were hit by a car.
I was walking and I was hit by car.
I was hit by a car.
Yes, sent. I was hit by
Oh
car.
my goodness, that's terrible. No wonder I would be afraid too. I would be afraid.
Only one time.
Is this a common thing in Russia? Do you guys get hit by cars all the time?
Yeah, one time is not serious.
Andre, is that what happened to you?
Every day, I think.
Thanks for God, it was only a one
Oh, that's funny.
situation.
Wow, I'm glad to hear that you're okay. You're okay to
Yes,
hang out with us still.
I am okay.
Afraid of Russian drivers. That's a new fear. What should we call that? Someone needs to think of a name for it. Okay, let's go to Wilson. Wilson, what are you afraid of and why?
Okay, I am also afraid of flying. Flying by plane, yes, I am afraid of flying by plane. And the worst thing is I have to travel a lot by plane because my job, and I don't like it, to be honest, I don't like it to fly, but I have to. Is I suppose I got to. I used to deal with that situation, but I don't know because but it's all of my best afraid or best fears about flagging.
Interesting. So you have to face your fear all the time.
Yeah, and for instance, I have to fly kind of about 6 hours, 8 hours, and if I drink something, liquor, beer, wine, but it's impossible.
You can't drink all the time, I guess, especially
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
business meeting you're going to.
Yeah, but my mind or also my body are sensitive to the plane movements, so that
Mm,
I don't know. But anyway, I have to continue dealing with that situation.
yeah. No, thank you for sharing that with us, Wilson. Very good. Ali.
Yes.
Ali. What are you afraid of?
I don't know. Maybe I'm afraid of if I will be sick. Uh, a kind of illness, bad illness. You have to stay in bed long time,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. How to say paralysis or
Paralysis.
yeah, paralysis, something like that.
Okay. That's
Something.
a scary thought for sure, Lee. I thought you said you were afraid of women, though.
Yeah, I think
Woo!
all men afraid of the woman.
We're pretty scary. We're pretty
Yeah,
scary.
yeah, you are dangerous.
Okay, thanks for sharing, Ali. Andrew, what about you? What are you afraid of and why?
I would say
Well,
it is parachute
Oh,
jumping.
okay. Sorry, Andrew. You can go next. Parachute jumping, but that's why you're waiting till next year.
Yeah, but I'm afraid of it.
So why are you doing it then? Are you trying to overcome your fear?
Something like that. But I don't know if I will be able to do that next year. So
You afraid of high or only parachute jumping?
just jumping with parachute, yeah. I mean, without any instructor. I mean, by alone, by myself, just by myself. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Andre. I think
It's
you
a
have
risk.
good reason to be afraid.
I think everybody.
I'm afraid of diving off a cliff. Okay, Andrew, are you there?
yes, I am. Yes,
Sorry about that. What are you afraid of and why?
I fear from airplanes. One day I was in plane. Suddenly, after 3 hours of flight, the plane fall down. I had to break down the windows and jump from plane. I used uh, parachutes to save my life.
That's what you're afraid of.
Yes, I have. I had to break down the windows and jump from the plane to save my life.
Did you actually jump from a plane to save your life?
Of course, if you don't jump, you will die.
So
There
you
is,
you had this experience?
of course, I used
Of course.
parachutes to save my life.
That's insane.
You have to believe me.
I I want to believe you. It's difficult. When was this? When did this happen?
In I don't remember exactly, but it was in an Iceland.
When did this happen? A year ago, a month ago, 10 years ago?
Mm, 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Yes.
How old are you?
How old are you? Yeah.
19.
Andrew, that's crazy.
Why it's crazy? Why you don't believe me?
I do. I totally believe you. That
In,
is,
in this life, everything can happen.
it's true. Anything can happen. I might fall
Anything.
off the deck. I might fall over and fall off the deck. Break my neck. Good job. Thank you for sharing that with us, Andrew. Does anyone else
Thank-
have anything they'd like to share on that topic? Does anyone here know anyone who's afraid of heights? Who knows somebody who's afraid of heights? Or who is afraid of heights? Heights. I'm not afraid of heights, but yesterday Andrew, who are you? Are you in the chat? Are you Muhammad in the chat?
You are asking me?
Yes. Are you? Can you type something in the Verbling chat for me? Just say hello. Okay. You know what? Let's switch. Everybody, let's just go over to the Google chat because it's becoming a little bit complicated. And no one in the class is afraid of heights? That's pretty good.
A little bit, a little bit. The heights in the mountain or in the. I have failed, but a little bit because I have Sometimes, what do you say the name? Dizziness.
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 Yeah.
Oh.
Ditziness is when you're stupid, like la 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 la.
No. The problem, physical problem in the heights. No,
Okay, so you kind of like, oh, you get
okay.
weak knees, probably weak knees.
Weakness.
Like when you're standing and it's really high, you look down and your legs kind of feel a bit shaky.
Not sure, but just a little bit fears, okay?
Okay, just a
Scare,
little bit afraid.
scare, okay?
Very good. Who can tell me what's the difference between a fear and a phobia? What's the difference between a fear and a phobia?
I Teacher, I think phobia is intense of fear.
Yeah,
Is that
exactly.
right?
Right?
Yeah, something. Okay.
Fear is,
Fear.
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, teacher.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
You're right. Fear is a protection, right? Fear is what stops you from jumping in front of a moving vehicle or stops you from doing something silly. But a phobia is like a paralyzing fear of something that might not be normal, right?
Right, teacher.
Phobia, it's a problem, medical problem, psychological problem.
Exactly.
And it could be unreasonable, so there is no
Exactly.
reason to fear.
Yeah, good for sure, Andrew. That's a good detail. Might be unreasonable or no, it's not, doesn't protect you from something, right? What do you do when you are scared? Vitaly, when you feel afraid, what do you do?
When I feel afraid, I try um, keep me in hand, uh, concentrate and go straight.
Okay, very good.
And
Does anyone else, or no, go ahead, Vitaly, you have more to say?
so sorry.
Do you have a tactic? Like if you start feeling afraid of something, do you have something that you do, or?
Uh, I don't have a phobia, and I know it. And my fears, I know it's a normal sense. Then I know to avoid uh, problems. For example, to crossing a road. To avoid Russian drivers meeting.
Those
And
crazy Ruskies.
I try to choose some ways under roads or other roads without crossing the roads, car roads.
Awesome. Good answer. Very good answer, Vitaly. Who has a technique? Maybe they get afraid of something or they feel fearful. Maybe some people pray, some people meditate. Maybe some people do a mental exercise where they try to think of something different. Does anybody in the class do something like that?
Actually, teacher, recently I read about this, like sickness fear, and you can do some technique like maybe if you're afraid of some animal like a cat, maybe you can call it a funny name, or imagine it with a funny shape or something, make you like so it's not become scared for you, something funny for you. So you gradually you will change your thinking about it, like change the composition of the issue. Try to change it. Try to change the situation, make it funny or something like this. It's help. I think it's help.
Very good. Excellent.
Sometimes I hear the advice of grabbing the bull by its horns. So you have to face your fear. Yeah, just do it.
Exactly. Good. Very good. Grab the bull by the horns. Just go for it. Face your fear. Get in that parachute, Andre. I'll push you. I'll help you.
Okay, I'll come in to bite.
Hi,
Hi.
You will kick him also
Yeah, exactly. Kick him
from the
out
plane.
off the cliff. I could never. That would make me feel sick. I could never. Anyone else? Techniques, things that you do when you are afraid? Okay. Who has a story about a time that they were very afraid or fearful of something? Anybody in the class? A story of when you were afraid? Nobody? Mateo,
When
what's that?
when I
I remember.
Okay, think. Vitaly, what are you telling us?
yes, when I was small, I went to with my parents in forest to take berries and to take berries. They going far, and I so afraid bees buzzes. I don't know why, but I thought that it was a bear. Grand angry bear. So it was only my thinking. It was only my fear, but I so feared, and it. I so cried. So my parents heard me and come to me, but it was only my illusional bear. So that's it. That's history.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Mhm.
Funny how we can trick ourselves into thinking that something is there when it's not, right? We might get afraid of something that's not real.
Scared yourself
Exactly, he did. Are you laughing at him, Ali?
a little bit later after class.
Good. Anyone else want to share a story of when they were really afraid? I've got about 1,000,000.
I remember that I was afraid of to get stuck in the elevator when I was young. Yeah.
Okay. That's a normal fear. I had the
Yeah,
same fear. One time I did get stuck in an elevator. Maybe that's why.
I did as well because it was the first time my fear. Um, I how do you say? It was the first time when I got that fear, I guess.
You could say that's
Because
what gave me the fear. That's what
that
gave me the
was that what gave me the fear. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why you are afraid of elevator?
Because he got stuck in one when he was a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And actually, I think I used stairs. I think for 5 years. So I had to get up to eighth floor, 8 floors to every day. So I got really strong legs actually because of that.
Good. You got the best legs in Russia because of your fear. I think that's a good fear for me to develop as well. I'm going to start becoming afraid of the elevator. Good. Awesome work, you guys. Anyone else want to tell me a story about a time they were very afraid?
Yes, I remember the story.
Oh, good.
Once my car was stuck in snow, near my home, and I was alone. I had many time. I had shovel. I began to shovel my car from the snow, and I heard a howling of wolf.
Oh.
It seemed like it's near to me, maybe 10 meters, how it seemed. And my energy was increased suddenly. I quickly shoveled my car, jump in car, and run away from here.
That is scary for sure. Was it really dark?
Yeah, it was dark and
Ow!
windy, yeah.
That's pretty scary, for sure. One time I was hiking in actually the same place that I took that picture on my Facebook. I don't know if anybody saw it. But though that same park, but up in like off of the water to the top of the mountain. And I was hiking and I turned to my left and there was a bear right there. And it was chewing.
Bear?
Staring right at me, like right in front of me. Yes, a bear.
Wow.
And I did exactly what I was not supposed to do. I was doing circles, screaming. Swearing out loud, screaming. And then I just ran away.
But what was his reaction?
Did he say something to you?
Yeah, he just...
No. Talk to you or...
What was his reaction after you
That
started
was it.
running?
He just chewed his food and looked at me. He didn't do anything. He didn't run away. He didn't like come at me. He just stared at me and chewed his food.
You
He must have
scared
thought...
the bear, I think. He's shocked.
You must have thought crazy people.
People are nuts. He was a big bear, though. That really scared me. His head was like this. It was huge.
But
You were lucky.
I am lucky.
Because the bear, it's a full hit.
Yeah, it was full. He wasn't hungry.
Not what I...
He wouldn't want me anyway. He wouldn't want me
Angry.
anyway. That was probably the scariest thing that's happened in a while. I've had other scary... You guys know I've been chased in the Dominican Republic. I've gone through all sorts of crazy things. But that one stood out in my brain to tell you. Anybody else want to share a scary thing that happened to them?
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you have an idiom? Fear has big eyes.
Fear has big eyes.
No?
Not that I've used. Not that I've used, Victor.
Okay.
Oh, it's a Russian proverb.
How do you know about this?
Because I just Googled it. It's a Russian proverb, so it's not English, but obviously we translate it into English.
Maybe it should have an alternative, English alternative.
Yeah, it should. It should, but I can't. I could research it, but yeah, it's from Sergei Isipov. That's what it says. Interesting. So what does that mean, Victor? Fear has big eyes. What does that mean to you?
If you feel fear for something, you think it's much bigger than it is in real.
Yeah, that's true, right? Sometimes it becomes a huge, blown out of proportion, bigger than it is. Good. All right, well, let's practice our reading. You guys ready for that?
I will tell you another thing happened to me one day.
Wonderful. Tell me.
One I decided to travel in the sea. I went in a boat, and after 10 hours of trip, I found a new island was beautiful like you, and I was there one day, and at the night I saw an in the sky an asteroid was coming toward me, and suddenly I jumped in the water to save my life, and the island disappeared, and I come back to my home.
Wow, you've got some really amazing life stories, Andrew.
Thanks.
Thank you for sharing that with us. An asteroid just about killed you.
Yes, I had to jump in the water to save my life. It was a big asteroid. I never have seen like it.
No, I don't think anyone else has either. That's amazing. Anyone else want to share? Okay. Naibe, can you start us out before with our reading? Would you like to read first for us? Read the highlighted part of the story.
Okay. It's normal for people to be afraid of things like shakes, spiders, or the dark. A phobia is an irrational or unreasonable fear. Phobias are different because they are an extremely strong fear of a situation or thing. They are also a kind of fear that doesn't go away.
Excellent. Good reading. And then we're going to finish that paragraph. Victor, would you like to finish it for us?
Yeah. A person who has a phobia will be afraid of something every time he or she sees or experiences it. They won't just be afraid once or twice. People who have phobias often go out of their way to avoid the situation or thing that scares them.
Okay, very good. So what is a phobia? Wilson, what is a phobia?
I think a phobia is a fear, extremely fear that people, but is quite difficult to handle it. And
Excellent.
is and according to the test, is a irrational or unreasonable fear.
Exactly, Wilson. So give me an example of something that you would think would be unreasonable to be afraid of, something that's not reasonable.
Because I think it's unreasonable for the person that is feeling that kind of fear, because for other people or for other people is a normal situation. Maybe isn't that I think is the way to explain in unreasonable. It depends of everyone.
Yeah, very good. Excellent. Any questions on the vocabulary for our first paragraph? All right, Mateo, the next part, please.
Okay. Sometimes when a phobic is forced to face what makes them scared, they may get very nervous and have a panic attack. This can make them feel even more anxious and upset. Panic attacks can be really scary. They may make a person shake, sweat, and breathe quickly.
Perfect. Breathe. Breathe quickly.
Breathe quickly.
Excellent. Very good. And Mustafa, would you like to read the next part for us? Okay. Ali, read it for us.
Okay. Some people who have panic attack experience chest pains, dizziness, loss of breath, or an accelerated heart rate. A panic attack can cause someone to think something awful is going to happen and that they are losing control.
Excellent. Can you repeat accelerated?
Accelerated.
Perfect. Much better. Excellent. And can we have Andrew finish that paragraph for us? Andrew? All right. Andre?
Okay, some people who have panic attacks say that when the attacks are happening, they feel like they can't think straight, or they that they are going crazy.
Excellent. Very good pronunciation. Any questions on the vocabulary?
And
Yeah.
I have when say the anxious and upset. Upset. What does it mean? Upset.
Okay, upset is a very general term that means disturbed, unhappy, sad, angry, disappointed. It's a word that can cover many, many different emotions, but it's negative emotions.
Okay, it's not particular things,
No,
but in general.
it's
Okay.
very general for negative emotions.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And Naive, what was your question?
What is this? This dissonance? How do you pronounce dissonance?
Dizziness.
Dizziness. What is dizziness?
Mariada, I think. Mariada. It's when you're like, oh,
Okay.
your
Okay.
vision maybe goes blurry.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let's finish off our reading. Vitali, would you like to read the last paragraph for us?
Okay, panic attacks only last a short time, but to someone who is having one, they feel much longer. Sometimes, even if a person knows that their phobia doesn't make sense, they may not be able to stop their mind and body from reacting and having a panic attack.
Excellent. Any questions on that paragraph?
Sorry, teacher. The last paragraph before this, the awful. What's the meaning of awful?
Awful is terrible, really bad.
Oh, okay.
So you could associate that adjective with any other word. So for example, an awful headache, very bad headache. No other questions? Mustafa, explain to me, what is a panic attack? What happens?
Panic attack?
Yeah, what happens when somebody has a panic attack?
He cannot thinking in anything, maybe, and became shaking, his body shaking, and yeah, something like this. He cannot think at all, and shaking and become very scary. This is what I know about it.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very good. Anyone in the class ever had a panic attack?
As I say, teacher, I had one when I faced the dog. So this is my experience.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Anybody else? Okay, yeah, panic attacks are pretty intense, aren't they? Okay, very good. Let's look at some of these phobias here. Pick a phobia and tell me what you think about it. Tell me why you think people have this fear, or if you have a fear like it, or if you know somebody that has it, okay? So choose one of the phobias, tell me what it is, and then tell me your opinion about it. Tell me what you think. Victor, you start. Choose any of the phobias and tell me what it is.
Dentophobia. It's when people afraid of dentists.
Why do you think they have that?
Because it's painful to cure teeth.
Absolutely.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And many people just afraid of that kind of people, dentists.
Absolutely. Are you afraid of the dentist?
Yes, kind of.
Would you say you have dentophobia or no?
I have dentophobia, definitely.
Really? You're that afraid?
Yeah.
Wow, Victor. I thought Russian men weren't afraid of anything.
Anything except dentists.
And parachute jumping.
You guys are a bunch of chickens. Good, really good.
I
Yeah.
have a question. How do in English do you call this machine that they dentists use to drill teeth?
A drill.
A drill, just a drill.
A drill, yeah.
The doctor have a big drill.
Drillophobia.
Yeah, that's awful sound. Exactly.
Mustafa, choose a different phobia and tell me what you think about it.
Teacher height, acrophobia.
Acrophobia, very good. And tell me what you think about that.
Okay, but it's not normal height. The too height, the very height. Like I saw pictures of some people lastly. They were take a selfie pictures, something like this, and on the top of Khalifa Tower in UAE. Okay, so just looking to that picture or to this picture, make me afraid or something like this. If you saw it, you saw the picture. Did you
So
saw
you
it?
have acrophobia? I
From
don't
the
know.
height places.
Okay, so if it's extremely high, then yes, you are afraid.
Yeah.
What
I can.
happens to you?
I became afraid. Okay.
Do you get weak knees, weak legs?
No, not actually, but I became afraid. Okay. But from the dentist, okay, me too. I am afraid from the doctor, but this is normal. I not phobia, something like phobia.
Okay, and then
Okay.
yeah, good. Mateo, choose a different phobia.
Claustrophobia.
Glossophobia. What is it?
For example, when someone take an elevator and stay in a small space.
Okay, but glossophobia is a fear of speaking. Oh, claustrophobia. Claustrophobia. Okay. So do you have that fear, Mateo? Are you afraid of small spaces?
No, I don't have.
Okay. Andrew does a little bit because he doesn't like elevators. Very good. Claustrophobia is something that we use in English quite freely. For example, if you are in a crowd and you're feeling like, oh, just too many people, we might say, I'm feeling a little bit claustrophobic. I'm going to go or I'm going to leave. So it's not, we sometimes use that quite lightly, right?
The elevator, it's a good space for meet women.
He does not have female phobia, that's for sure. Mateo does not have female phobia. Okay, very good. Naibe, what fear would you like to talk about? Choose another one from the list and tell me about it.
I have a claustrophobia. I don't like. I hate the confined space. I prefer go out always.
Okay, so you prefer to be in open spaces.
Yes, I prefer the open spaces.
Okay, very good. Excellent. We're going to scroll down. We're going to ask a few more discussion questions. If you are feeling nervous or scared, how do you make yourself relax? And I'm going to ask Ali.
That's my phobia. I think you always put me on the spot.
Well, how do you feel? Tell us about it.
I don't know.
What do you do to make yourself relax?
I can't relax right now because I don't know the answer.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you scared. When you scared, you try to think different things or maybe funny things, and maybe you talk to yourself or how to say, well, something like this.
Whistle? Whistle?
Yeah. Yeah.
That always works.
Some people, when they walking a dark place, maybe near like graveyard or something like that, they they try to do make some noise, maybe.
Very good. Very good. Love it. Thanks for your answer. Vitali.
Oh.
Did I scare you? What were you afraid of as a child?
I'm afraid a dog. Afraid dogs and I can do something to did something to relax, and I only gone away.
Ah, afraid of the dark.
Yes, and now I try to think about another things and think that if that is not true, if it is like a phobia, and try to think that it's not so fear, if it is that's not phobia, but it's some of only fear, that is height or some another thing.
Okay. Interesting. Good. Well, that is all the time we have for our lesson. You guys did a great job reading. You also did a fantastic job with conversation and sharing your different fears and phobias. Any questions or comments before we close?
Teacher, don't use this phobia against us next time.
Which one? The Abby phobia?
No, I don't have the abiphobia.
I have abiphobia.
Woo! You guys are in big trouble.
Okay.
I think
Maybe
you
if I
have,
mess up my hair and I come to class really scary.
I think you have every money.
No, not your physical appearance, your brain or your smart. Afraid of me.
I will kill you with my smarts. Be careful.
Sleep, sleep.
Okay, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I hope to see you next hour. If not, take care and have a wonderful day, okay? Bye.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank
Abby.
you.
Thank you
Bye.
very
You're
much,
welcome.
Abby.
Naivete.
Bye.
Have a
See
good
you.